I don't know of anything else like this book, Kevin, quite honestly. You can read individual critiques that have this material in it. For example, Craig Evans' work in his popular book called Fabricating Jesus is a great critique of those who think that Jesus of Nazareth didn't have any exalted self-concept. But Evans' book is confined to the historical Jesus. It doesn't include chapters on the existence of God, the absurdity of life without God, faith and reason, the problem of historical knowledge. You can find books on the existence of God that have very able defenses of, say, the Leibnizian cosmological argument. Tim O'Connor has a new book on this, so does Alexander Pruss. But those books won't include discussions of the historical Jesus, the problem of miracles, and so forth. I don't know of anything else that puts all of this material at this level into one volume the way Reasonable Faith does.
Reasonable Faith is the name of the book. This is the third edition. It's from Crossway Books.
Many people have commented to me over the years that trying to read Reasonable Faith, they had to have a dictionary on one knee and the book on the other, and they would read them at the same time. And so it was really needful, I think, to have a book that would incorporate many of the positive arguments from Reasonable Faith on a simple level. But then it's more than just a simplification of Reasonable Faith, because in addition to those positive arguments, there's a good deal of what I call defensive apologetics as well, that is to say, responding to objections that aren't in Reasonable Faith. So it really is an original piece of work, but it is on a level that the average person can grasp. And On Guard is the fruit of that labor.
Of all the books that you've written, which one are you most proud of?
I think that the best book that I've written is Time and Eternity. This is not a scholarly book. It's a popular level book that flowed out of my work on God and time. And it was published by Crossway. It brings together 13 years of research on the nature of divine eternity, on the subject of God and time. So it is massively undergirded by scholarship. It handles really, really important issues respecting God and time. Crossway did a beautiful job with the book in terms of putting the footnotes at the bottom of each page rather than at the end of the chapter. They have figures, they have pictures in it. It's just beautifully printed and done. And I think that of all the things that I've written, I'm most proud of that book, Time and Eternity.